to the zone.
Welcome back. Right, I'm just loading the server up now, so let's see how we go. So, obviously, we're still in the Hallow Halls. That's the path we came from. We cleared everything so far. We've even... no, I'm going the wrong way. I'll just quickly take some water. We've cleared everything so far. The barrier. We killed the last guy that was the seal. And, fizzy pop. And then every door that was locked opened up, and a bunch of the skellies came charging out. Now, I've fled, and I'm going to be fleeing again at this rate. You can take them. Now, I don't know if people have seen that 0.8 update has been released. Not released, announced. It's meant to be improving the combat. I'm not talking massive change, but like they're bringing in iframes for dodge rolling, which at the moment there isn't any. So yeah, they're bringing in iframes for the dodge roll, which at the moment is just a roll and not exactly useful for evading. I still end up using it. Then again, I'm new to the combat in that sense. Ooh, that looks nice. I've already got one. One is epic, one is uncommon. I'll clear some space. That is the Shepherd's Lightning Staff. That is the Sinister Crescent Staff. That is linked to Ice Magic. But then again, it's also a staff, and it's going to be getting used, and we are running out of space. That's probably more useful than this, so we're going to get rid of that for now. I know, like the back ones I could probably get rid of quite a bit. Ooh, yes! Those dried berries. Right. Nothing down there that if we remember rightly. So, there were 4 doors, which means 4 lots. High. Did not expect that many. Anvil. Well. Slow and steady. We don't want to be killing ourselves. They ignore us as they walk back. Which is good for us, because it gives us a chance to do stuff like this. Whoa! Well, I'm gonna say if we end up getting towards the end of this and there's a boss, we will most likely not be able to kill it. And I'm gonna put that mainly down to we are not going to have the resources. I have used way too many potions. struggled with stamina loss though. Gonna need to roll out the way. Yeah. This is definitely something I probably could have done at a higher level. Ooh. Ah. Yeah. I fell, and even though I could hear them, I didn't realise they were there. Alright. This is just going to be a death cycle at this rate. So... I've come up with a plan. I'm gonna try and clear them. Probably teleport back to base. They die from it as well. Oh! Yeah, so we're going to clear this, go back to base, resupply, and I'm going to hope that if I can run past all the undead and everything, they won't follow me. Down here. And they have like a set range. If they do follow us down here, they're going to have to kill us because, well, we're not going to be able to take them all. However, if it is a case that they reset and we can deal with it that way, then all the better. Ooh. Hopefully there's some good loot in here. flint arrows. Not exactly the greatest loot. Nothing out of those. Hallow Halls block. And what looks to be a common variant of that bow. Where'd that just go then? There. That one's 13, that's 13, yeah. Flint arrows. Should I have been using a flint arrow against these guys? Is that what it's trying to tell me? I haven't looked into it, but I believe it's half hour that it takes. Oh god, the mobs to respawn. Scrappy arrows there. Anything over here? Let's see. A single-handed blade. Salvage. An improved wisp of light. Opening the flask releases a glowing wisp that lights the darkness. So a torch. You don't need outright. Let's see. Not enough. Bloody great. Let's get out of there. Oh god. How many are there? I think they hurt a bit. Heal. This may take a while if my best is picking them off one by one like that. I actually thought that was one of the melee dudes. Oh, here they come now. 3 of them I could probably do. Nope. Picking them off one by one. Not the most efficient way to kill them, but as a solo, it's the best I can do. We aren't far off leveling up. I have a healing channel. Go. Let's see if there's anything we can unlock. The power of parry. Sneak attack's no good for the moment. Lumberjack. What's that? Quick timer grants 10% extra. We already have that. Apart from Quiv. Could do with survivability, so we'll go with that. That's expensive. What's this? Endurance, increasing stamina. Yeah, let's go with that then. Alright. Come on, little dog. This isn't good. V started spawning back in, that means it's taking way too long. we run ahead. It's like a teleportal. Can they not open metal gates? But they can open normal doors. If so, I might just figure out how I'm going to survive. Now that we've run past and got this room, let's see what we can find that can help us. Anything? Some more arrows, not exactly what I'm after. A survivor. Really? Bone, no. Okay. What's this here? Can't see. Short sword, at least we can see. Now we've got a legendary version of the bow. Let's get this survivor. Alden Crowley. Bow and arrow and 8 other recipes unlocked by the looks of it. Right. What is that with a scythe? Come with me, you will see a world of pure imagination. you, mate. What? So the guy with the scythe is lethal. Now, is he there because we need to resupply, definitely. So is he there because we got the survivor, in which case, my bad. Or is he there because I opened the chest and got past? Right. Thought I'd skip out the storing and stuff. I've run back in. Apart from the initial first room, because you can't get through the teleporter without them wanting to beat you up, to put it nicely. I managed to dodge and run past everyone else. The room that had the sigils floating in it, I think it's just like the second room, you still have to pick up those sigils again, which is annoying. I have... oh god, not already. I have buffed up the weapons. Where did he just go? He's there. Why have you got a sigil on your head? Why is there two of you? Gem of Skulls. Well, I hope that's of use at some point, because these guys are not making it easy to get back to my corpse. this just to see if there's actually any value in these. Honey. I'm curious as to what this is. Why is it just sat there floating? It looks exactly like the barrier sigil. Stay stuck there, mate. Another gem of the skulls. Quickly check this place out. More honey. Another axe. Probably salvage. Nothing of value there. Nothing there. Right. The gear. Oh. Let's get here. Get our loot. Oh, it's all these trigger chance on kill, skull companion. They don't stack. Lovely. 4 of those. You're a common, so you are definitely getting salvaged. Salt. Oh, we've got to keep hold of for the time being. Got everything. Oh, I'm not prepared. Definitely not prepared for this. Where are we? Beginning. Is that it? we are out. Oh, I'm expecting a boss fight, to be honest. I'd come back. I've you know, potions, bandages, good food, and everything. Yeah, I don't know where the scythe guys came from. I don't know if it's because I got the survivor that they spawned in, or whether they just do. That was definitely harder than I was expecting. There's our house. Let's get our loot put away. I was wondering why when I was putting the stuff away it seemed like a lot of stuff was missing. And I completely, while I was doing it, had forgotten that you drop so much. Right. So. Let's talk to the guy first.
I'm not
See what he crafts. What is this key? Should I have maybe pushed out? Open the doors in Revelwood Halls. Hallow Hall. Is it that place? So does that just mean I can run through without having to do the barriers, or was there something else? I don't know. What's that?
Back
not
from
a clue.
beyond, are you?
Bow and arrows. Bone shards. Ectoplasm gem. And then there's the chairs, which require a gem to create. A bunch of tables, which I guess we will be crafting at some point. Right.
You and
I'm free at last, thanks to you, my friend. All names are fleeting, just sound and smoke. I've as many as an hourglass has grains of sand. To you I will be Elden. I am the light that beckons downstream, a fading star behind the north winds, a collector and breaker of earthly chains. I shall part the veil for you once you're ready. The toll is little, I promise you, friend.
Huh?
People follow your lead, bright-eyed friend. When I see a pulsing light inside your ribcage, held by flesh and bone, interesting. Perhaps you've done as I could not, Flameborn. They call you, so the flame bestows both blessing and curse. Oh, how the thread of fate unwinds to bring us together, friend. Blessing and curse. What's the curse then? It hangs over the breeze. With each fresh breath I take, an unknown foulness settles in my lung. What is this? Another curse? The shroud, you say? An malignant fog to suffocate the foolish and brave. Such mortal matters hardly face those who rise up beyond. You and I, flame touched as we are, will carry on nonetheless. Right. What do you want? Oh,
welcome.
I tasked you to visit the halls, so I fear our new associate is partly my doing. You know I walk a path of light. This individual lingers in the shadows, shelter for all, of course, but I advise caution. This creature twists the strands of fate and ties them into a chaotic swirl. Such dark energy. I wonder how they've obtained such powers.
It's still magic, even if you know how it's done.
Right. So I thought we might get our first legendary runes from an actual boss. There's the boot that I caught, and a bunch of these. That one actually might be useful. These are level 10. Can I? How does this work? Action. No, I don't want to salvage delete. Someone mentioned a gem thing. Yeah. So do I need to get that before you'll let me start gemming stuff? yourself all set up, ready for a nice big fight, possibly a boss. And we end with nothing. Ectoplasm. What's the best place to put that? Well, can go in there. I've got another wisp of light. Your building materials. You can go in with this lot. Well, I know where we can go. And it is getting towards night. You're a store material. You're a potion. Right, I just want to get rid of the red marble. You can go in there. So, what would have been there? The night sanctum. That's where we're going. Oh, I didn't get rested. We need that good rest because we want high stamina. So let's rest up first. Wish there was a bit of a quicker way to do this. I don't mind having to stand here to a degree, but slightly annoying. Right, coming up. 20. There we go. Yeah, that gem forge might be the one what we do next then. Because if those skulls that have a chance of spawning and are friendly, they could be useful. Are we going to get there before daybreak? We can definitely glide further than when we did this originally. We had to come over here to rescue whichever. Oh. We not get one of those plants about? Oh, that's a shame. What am I doing? Oh, something's fighting. Take the extra bit of loot. We can decide if we need it or not later. Right. Now remembering rightly, it's somewhere down here. There. these to make better health potions. So I'll hurry up. Got all the loot. There's the doorway. Now will you open? Yes. Let's see what level this is going to be. Now, what's it called? The Night Sanctum. So we've had the Hallowed Halls, now we're doing the Night Sanctum. What? The water pouch we definitely don't. No. Well, it's partly empty, right? Okay, this is already looking to be more like one of the towers. That's wax. Salt. Okay, these are low level items. I'm not going to assume that means we've got a low level dungeon, but we can't go that way yet, so I'll pick right by mistake. Now this seems it's just going to be like a parkour puzzle-ish. This way, that way, not too hard. I feel like we should have done this a lot sooner. Or even then, like I said, this is not a hard obstacle or puzzle or anything yet, so saying that and I go run straight into the lava by accident. Okay, so that's it. Legendary daggers. Right. I sort of feel a bit let down. I say I were hoping for, well, I weren't hoping, I were expecting a boss in the Hallowed Halls. Even if it were just like a slightly difficult, nothing, you know, not massively boss mechanic-y in any way, but just a, you know, some difficult boss mob, and then obviously a nice reward at it. But we got a nice reward, we got the follower that I didn't know about, and I'm assuming that I would have been told later when I was probably closer to the correct level for it. What have we got here? Backpack is full. Twigs gone. Short sword salvaged. And that one. And that. We've got a campfire. Right. Okay. Where are you? Because it was trying to pick up the plant fibre first. Which I don't need that. It's now daybreak, which means certain things are going to become harder to find, like these. I'm going to need these mushrooms, they're used for health potions. I don't know what... Right, let's get rid of the campfire, that's probably not useful. Ah! Yeah, I don't want twigs. A legendary one-handed sword. I want it just so I can salvage it. Oh, I'm gonna destroy something in order to pick it up just to salvage it, don't I? Jackals have got use. Okay, the mushroom's gonna have to go. Shiny rock. We need to come up with a plan of action. So, we've got all these. I'm not even sure which. Well, that one's something to do with the alchemist. That is a story. Another one. That is the gem cutter or the gem forge. That's something to do with spells. That I don't know. There's the ancient vault for the carpenter there. Another flame shrine there. Another one there that we've not done. That we can't get to yet. I don't think I've been to that flame shrine. Go there. I've explored that. So I don't know where to go. It's not like there's a guide in that sense saying go here, go there, and as much as I've got the journal and the survivors, like, you know, kept base one, didn't I? So all those are moderate. That one's a moderate. Finding cosmetic items. What happens if we do that one? And then go back to the world. That's the gem cutter. I don't know. They're all the same. I don't know. Right. I'm gonna have to see. There's map markers. I'm learning all sorts here. When equipped with a melee weapon, you can form a jump attack during the descent of your jump. Crash down deals 50% more weapon damage in a small blast radius, cost stamina according to the weapon's weight. Right. That could actually be useful, so we'll have to save up for that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a plan of action. I don't know what we should be doing next, realistically. Obviously, we've got all these that we have to do, and these are all meant to be moderate difficulty. Which one do I need to do first, or... So this one is an improved tool, which I'm assuming is a better grappling hook. See, I've missed the building block for that. Right. Can I set that as an active one and we'll try and sort that? And supposedly I've not brought animal fur to her? Right. Yeah. I don't know. Apart from being confused with the whole Hallowed Halls and then the... What was it called? Again, Night. Night Sanctum. Sounds like something from Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know where to go next, so... I'm going to have a look into it, see if we can knock some of these easier ones that we've missed out. Possibly this. Revelwood, isn't that where the key's for as well?
Oi.
Sorry about this, I've got a little OCD when it comes to closing doors. Revelwood, bone key, yeah, so I'm going to look into it, decide what we're doing for next time, and we'll go from there. So, as always, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you all next time.